Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. She claims she was partying every night with her GFS. About 5 years ago, I met this girl at a friend's house party. I didn't think she was interested in me at all, but about halfway through the evening she took my phone and added her number in. The next day we met up to go to the beach and the relationship took off. The days and months progressed and we fell in love with each other, and I stupidly told her about my past playing around. I did this because I did not want her to hear these things from other people, especially that we have a friend in common, and I wanted to be upfront about my past. In 2019 I found a job in a different country and I decided to leave, and the plan was that she would follow me within 6 to 8 months. That didn't happen because she got tied up finishing a few things back home, and in the meantime she started moving her things to my new place each time we met. We were meeting about once or twice a month and things were fine as we always went on vacations together, and was thinking to myself that I have found someone to love deeply who would love me back, and I was happy with that. For the first time in my life I was happy being with someone. Now since I left we had established some rules because she was the jealous type that I wouldn't have any new female friends, and that I would not give my number to any female. So I told her, well, if I was going to do that then you also are not allowed to do the same, which she agreed to, and things progressed. Last February we went on a quick 4-day vacation before the lockdown hit, and when we both returned to our homes we were stuck. Some issues started happening at work due to the economy being screwed, and they were laying off a substantial number of people, while some got unpaid leaves and some got salary deductions. I was lucky enough to keep my job, but that placed me in a stressful situation that I was not myself, and my fiancé, now fiancé since I engaged her on one of our trips in August 2019, noticed that I was being a bit distant. Before her birthday last August, she was at a mutual friend's house party, and she vanished the entire night, and only texted me when she went home late at night. The next morning she was telling me how much she had fun and blah blah blah, and told me that some girls in the party invited her to a boat party and that she would like to go. Now I am a trusting person. I told her that sure, you can go and have fun, it was her birthday, right? That night again she vanishes and I don't hear anything from her the entire day, which was weird and strange because she normally doesn't do that. Anyways, I got suspicious after the next day she again went out with some of the girls she met at the boat party and also vanished. Now my suspicions were amplified, but I didn't have any proof. So I decided to play a bit of a game to test the waters and see what her reaction would be. So I started telling her that since it's lockdown and we don't know when we will see each other again, maybe you should have some fun there, and that I wouldn't mind her if she had sex once at least to fulfill her needs since I am not there. To my shock she agreed, so I probed a bit more by asking her if she has someone in mind, and she said she did. Then I probed more, asking like, who is he? Have you met, and such, and she confessed she had a crush on the guy. But I wanted to know more. So after a while she spilled the beans and I found out that the guy is married to a friend of mine and they have a child together. She told me that she met him in May, the time when I was down, and he was giving her attention that I was not giving, and she gave him her number and they have been texting. He invited her to the boat party and they spent the entire time together on the boat. Then they went for a lovely dinner afterwards where she promptly gave him a handjob from under the table, which she never done for me, and later went up to his room with a bunch of other people and she and him kissed, and the next day she met him again with a bunch of other people, but she doesn't remember because she drank too much and passed out on his bed while she was there. At this point my entire life came crashing down. I could not believe the person who told me they loved me day and night would be capable of doing that. That soon turned to anger, so I contacted my friend and told her about what her husband and my fiancé were doing, and provided her with proof, contacted my fiancé and sent her a picture of her stuff before they were shipped by cargo, and I simply walked. What nailed it for me was the look in her eyes when I told her that if she wanted she can go fuck him and I would be okay with it. That made me realize that love is just a facade, and I don't know if I will love again or if I am capable of loving again. Only time will tell. This also made me realize that even if you are with someone for 5 years, you still don't know everything about them. Which is sad. Sorry for the long post. The breakup happened 2 months ago and at first it was hard, but time is a wonderful thing. Lets you move forward and forget. And Vane, if you are reading this, smile, go fuck yourself. Edit 1. So Vane contacted me through a new number and asked if she would call me. I wanted to hear what she said, so I said okay. We reconnected on Zoom and we had a long conversation. During this conversation, her eyes were dark. I assume from lack of sleep, and mostly she was complaining how much the salary cannot cover her basic expenses, to which I replied that I guess now you have to manage your expenses in a better way. Then she asked me if I am willing to give it another chance and that she would do anything to make it up for me. Anything I want. She even went far enough to suggest that I would be allowed to sleep with other women and she would be okay with it, and that I can name my price and she will do anything just to have me back. So I asked her why suddenly she changed like that, but she wouldn't tell me any valid answer, so I moved on. Then she started begging me again if I can forgive her and give her an opportunity to prove to me how much she loves me and to make it up to me. So I told her that we are past that. And that my issue is that what she did was humiliating because all I gave her was love and I took care of her with everything. I never spared an expense. We went on expensive vacations that I all paid for and I was cool with it because I loved her. I told her that going back is not going to work for me because it doesn't matter how much she changes, I will never ever get that image out of my mind. I told her that I gave her everything and she basically took me for granted, and there are consequences for everything. I told her you could have had everything, but now you are going to be stuck in a dead-end job, alone, but I told her I really hope that she meets someone good for her, and that she takes care of herself. I said her future is not with me, and that she made a decision and that she made her bed and now she has to lay in it. Then I told her that this will be the last time we talk and good luck in your future. Then she exploded in my face telling me that the only reason she cheated was because she thought I was cheating and she didn't want to be a fool. I told her if you thought I was cheating you could have asked me and I would have done anything to prove to you that I was not. To which she accused me of fucking around with multiple women while I was with her, to which I denied and asked if she has proof. She said she doesn't have proof, but she had a feeling because I became distant. I told her I was depressed because I was going to lose my job, and if I lost my job we won't have enough money for us to start a family soon. That's what was keeping me up all night. She replied saying that I am lying and it's all bullshit and that her friends told her that I was cheating because it's too good to be true. The last communication was that I told her please don't contact me again. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.